Hello everyone, this one's going to be short and sweet. It's the three things you don't know about me. I had to really think about that though because, I don't know. Anyway, it's so hot here today and our air conditioner quit. Well, probably quit a couple days ago. It was getting really hot in the house and they kept turning it down. It was down to like 69, 68 and still showed that it was like 85 degrees in the house and I was dying. So I finally had to like open the windows and turn on the fan, and it's pretty warm in here tonight. But anyway, I'm gonna survive it. My husband will be home tonight and hopefully he'll fix it tomorrow. Yay! Okay, three things you don't know about me. Martha's story was really funny, so I think I'll tell that one. Um, I went to a Bible college, and growing up, there was no alcohol or any of those kinds of thing in my home, and it was a pretty foreign thing to me. So when I was going to college, I actually worked with a bunch of people that did go out and drink and frequented the local bars. And where I worked was in the town like 10 miles away from where I went to college. So one night I didn't have to go. We didn't have to work, so I went over and hung out with my friends, and we had gotten paid, and my friend wanted to go in and get her check cashed, but it was after work. And back then, the bars actually cashed people's checks. So she was going to go in and get her check cashed at one of the local bars. And I said, "Can I come in with you?" And she said, "Sure." And I'm like, and she goes, "Are you sure you want to?" I'm like, "Oh, I've never been in a bar." I was 21 years old. I had my clothes on, which I was going to a school where there was, a dress uniform, not a uniform per se, but we had to wear dresses. So I was in my dress and my, shoes and nylon and all dressed up. And it was a Wednesday. And she said, "Okay." So we parked out in front, and it was a really big deal because if I'd have gotten caught, I actually could have gotten kicked out of school. So anyway, we went in, and it was kind of scary for me. We walk in, and it's an old-fashioned bar. The long wall is all bar with the glass mirror on the back and all the bottles, and really old, really cool looking, but old. And there is an older lady bartending. She's the only, person bartending, and there's one fella sitting down at the end of the bar. And I'm just kind of looking around, taking it all in, and I'm thinking, "Wow, it looks just like what you see on the TV," And I was glad no one else was there. So my friend, she talks to the lady behind the bar, and she gets her check cashed, and then she, turns to the fella down at the end, and she says, "Oh, hi Andy, how you doing?" So she goes down to talk to him, and I'm just sort of still standing near the doorway. I really don't know what to do with myself. So she looks at me, and he looks at me, and she goes, "Come on down here, I want you to meet someone." So I go down there, and there's this really nice looking fella. He's, a few years older than me. I was 21, like I said, or no, maybe I was only 19 or 20 then. But anyway, so he's found out later he's like 6 years older than me. But anyway, I can tell he's a couple years older. He looked like he'd had a tough day out working, but really cute. Big blue eyes, just gorgeous blue eyes, blonde hair, and definitely the type that I usually liked, And he looks at me, and he's got some kind of cup in his hand, and he's got dice in it, and he's playing some game with the bartender. Plus he had his drink, whatever. And my friend Cindy says, "Sally, I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is Andy, or this is Terry Anderson. We call him Andy." And I said, "Hi, how you doing?" And he looked at me and he goes, "You have the most beautiful eyes." And of course I was smitten. Oh yes, just smitten right then. And in my head I said, "Someday I'm going to marry this man." I'd never seen him before in my life. Now why that would even cross my head, so power of intention, oh my gosh, it's out there, believe me. When you say stuff in your head, and then later on you say it out loud, and, anyway, it came true. I met him in like 77, 78. We married in 88. It took us a long time to get to that place, but oh my gosh. Anyway, I could tell you even what he was wearing. He had an old red baseball cap on. He had blue and white suspenders and a t-shirt, and it's just amazing. And it's so funny when I never even told him that story until much later that I said that to my head. In fact, I think it was just this past year because he looked at me like, "You never told me that." So anyway, that's one thing. The second thing is, let's see. Maybe just a funny thing. My mother is a twin, and my husband is a triplet, And we never had any children of our own, but it was always the joke that if we had kids, we were probably going to have like 5 or 6 or 8 or something all in one litter, you know. So it was kind of funny. But yeah, my husband's a triplet, so that's kind of funny. And they're all so different and unique, and they actually don't get along and hardly speak to each other, which is really, really a sad thing. But they're like morning, noon, and night. They're so bizarre. And which one do I have? I probably have morning. And let's see, the third thing is, and you know that I really like music, but maybe you don't know that I play the piano and the organ in church, and I've played for many weddings, and I just definitely have music running through my blood. My grandfather played the accordion and the harmonica, and my dad inherited both of those things from him, and I actually got to play the accordion and, you know, fiddle with it a little bit. I was given a harmonica quite a long time ago that I've tried to play with. My dad gave me his guitar that he bought himself when he was 16, and I learned how to play that. Not that I'm good at it, but I can definitely play Old Home on the Range, you know, that, or there's a song that everybody learns when they first start out. Anyway, I feel like I'm sweating to death here. It's really, really hot in front of the computer. Anyway, I just thought I would pop in, and oh my gosh, it's already been 6 minutes. I was going to be really short. I can't believe how much I can just blah, blah, blah. But that's because I love you guys, and I just feel like you're all my best buddies, and I need to check in. So I'm just glad you're all out there and sharing with me, and I can share with you, and you all think it's okay. So, anyway, Lisa, I need your help with my business. I'm thinking I need to write you so I can get your email, and I want to actually bounce something off you because ideas are so great. And I work during the day, so I can't get into the mastermind group right now, although maybe I can, you know, somehow hook up with Shane later and get like a replay of the day's happenings, because I like with Ruthie, and I hear really great things that are going on, and I just so much want to be a part of that. Maybe if some of you are out there and would want to do an evening mastermind group, man, I'd be so open to that. Maybe Shane would help us set that up or something, but especially those of you that are wanting to start businesses, like Karen and Christy, and I don't know, whoever. Maybe Lisa would even lead it, and maybe she could be the guru. Anyway, just some thoughts. So everybody take care, and maybe we'll talk to you soon. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.